You're now listening to the best music. All day, every day. Listening to the best music.
Good evening from the 254, 10 minutes literally past 5 p.m. right here in the 254. Hope you're having a beautiful, easy Tuesday. Literally the 21st of October. Hope the month has been fantastic to you. So it's almost coming to an end, and I hope literally you've been productive, at ease, or wherever you are being up to. Karibuni sana to another beautiful session of the reaction time. As always, every Tuesday, I'm the captain, but this happens every Tuesday and Thursday. Karibuni, my name is Jovi. We got Kamlesh and Shumani in the building as well.
Welcome, amazing people. Welcome to the reaction time. Let's react and let's have some fun. The coming message to the money plans.
Here is the one and only Kamlesh Righteous. Katai umeona mengi, lakini ushaijiona kwa ndoto zangu.
Ushaijiona kwa ndoto zangu. That's a good one. What's up here?
Mimi ni mnoma. I'm fresh.
That's what's up. How is your week going? Starting with Shumani.
My week is nice. I can't complain. It's just a calm week.
Like a necklace.
Thank you so
much. It's really nice. Like the water. The shells. Yeah, I really like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Today I'm feeling African.
Period. You looks African.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm on my predator energy.
Come on.
And I feel
That's
energized.
Mine. That's mine. Tell people the truth.
Hey, wewe ni nini?
Kamlesh amepona kabeba shopping.
It's getting better.
Imagine amebeba shopping.
Yeah?
Me, I'm so worried this nigga's gonna fall. He was carrying the shopping. I'm like,
today is a little energized.
you'll
not
fall.
from yesterday.
Yeah. Nice to see you. back to
By
yourself.
Thursday, guy, by Friday watoto
I was like, by the end
wanakuwa
of this
the
week,
way
you'll
hapa.
be okay.
Coming back full force, full force,
As
full
you
force.
should, man.
Yeah. Wanze hadi we ngoja tu.
Feeling better though?
Feeling great actually, feeling
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah.
Um
Come
no.
on, show them the merchandise. Our Black on Fire Network
Amuoni
merchandise.
venye nakaa clean
We
bwana.
keep telling you, get your merchandise. Like, look
Looking
at that.
clean,
Tunafaa
looking
tukuwe na
clean.
days zenye tunavaa by the way.
Yeah.
Kila mtu avae.
Mi uvaa.
That I mean,
Mi uvaa.
Tunavanga like not like
Once,
in
not,
a
yeah.
while.
I
Not
may
like-
wear them.
Tusi-
Kwanza mi yangu imegeuza crop top.
Oh no.
Tusivai
Yangu
uniform.
nimekatakata
Oh no.
nikivaa.
I like them personally. I like them baggy. There's none of my actually even the first Black on Fire merchandise I have.
Mhm.
Brother Ngunde amechukua juzi. Niko like, man, this is the one that I've been holding so dear to, you know, because I like just like the way they look. I
Yeah.
also like baggy t-shirts, I guess.
Yangu nimegeuza crop kabisa like
Damn.
nimekata, nimetengeneza. Nikivaa but I left the logo though.
Okay.
The pink ones. Remember the
Yeah,
pink
yeah,
ones?
because they had the logo on
Yeah,
the
nimetanisha
on the hand.
hadi nikivaa mtu ajua ni hiyo shati.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it still has Black on Fire. We are stylish. Buy
Very
buy
clean.
more.
Yeah.
Very clean,
Mm-hmm.
very nice.
Quality part.
Different colors, different sizes. This is medium. Literally looks very nice.
You know.
Yeah. I also
Yes.
like the ones you did for the foundation. They were looking so good. Those are actually my favorites.
Yeah.
And the first merchandise I had.
Yeah, so go to our website and order these. You know, look fly.
Come
Acha
on.
kuvaa Adidas. Who does do Adidas? Does anyone at Adidas know you?
Hata wakutambui.
We know you.
Period.
You know us.
The worst thing of that, there's another Abdibdas.
Abdibdas. Hey, wait, Abdi. Abdibdas. No, get yourself some Black on Fire merch. Look fly, look clean,
Bana.
okay?
Yeah.
And kutaka kuwakunywa, hii ndio maji. Wanadraunia hapa tu. Jobi anafaa kuambia huko nje karibu wasichana wanagongwa na magari wakiangalia march ama
Bana.
mimi ndio march. Najua.
Watu huku nje wako bitter to for no goddamn reason. I like being in my bubble.
Mhm.
Like your turn. You know, I like just being in my comfort zone. Huko nje utapata umetukana na watu kamia just because of mtu kukuangalia number one. Why are you looking at me? You have something to say. We always have a problem with that. Unaniangalia kwa nini? You have something to say. If I'm looking good, say I'm looking good. If you admire my makeup, say your makeup looks nice. But just staring at someone, I feel like that's the most awkward thing ever. Like unapata tu unaangalia me, I feel very
Maybe ako in
ill.
shock.
Exactly.
Anashangaa sijaona kaa huyu.
Ami
Yeah.
spendi.
Huu ni wa wapi?
Ame-
Hii ni match mpya.
Speechless.
Yeah.
Unacheki
Spendi. Don't even
speechless.
like to the people I'm so used to. Hata like let's say kwa nyumba, I'll find people unaniangalia kwa nini? Because why are you looking at me? Kwa nyumba at least I can ask. If I find someone especially staring at me like, what's up?
Rada.
Exactly. Rada. Do niangali tu bure. Like mbona niangali? Do you have anything to say? Do you want have any suggestion? But you're just looking at me, if you're too. And I feel it's really, really creepy. You need to
Yeah.
check on that behavior. I think we've said it a couple of times. But anyway, on today's conversation, not about looking at people, but looking at your behaviors and choices. And I have two videos specifically, and we're going to see how long they're going to take us. One of the videos actually talking about, I think I'm going to combine it with another one. Literally an advice of women again. Usizae kama una pesa. Wacha kupanua miguu kifikiria utateka mwanaume na mtoto. Don't give birth without money as a lady. Tafadhali. I love the actually we are very advising to the point of telling you this is not just for the 22, 21 year olds, those who make mistakes. Even for the 30, hata kama uko 30, uko 27, na una do yako, usizaliwe mwanaume. Anakudanganya. And then it goes back to something else, another video I was watching of another lady was talking about how men are very intentional. Men know what they're doing. Women, again, we just follow, you know, we just follow the lead. But you end up following the lead of the wrong person, especially if you don't have a mindset of your own that you can carry, finances of your own. Unapatanga tu mtu kila mahali anaenda. But men know what they're doing. Men are very intentional. Like akona wewe but anajua ana intentions za kuoa. Akona wewe anajua ana intentions za kuzaa na wewe. Akona wewe anajua ana intentions za kuinvest kwako. Like men are very intentional, and I think I've come to understand that actually on a very, very deeper level, because it's very true, and I've seen it too. I think also with different men, or the men who have approached me or I've seen in my life, literally growing up, uncles, my dad, the people I've met, and all that etc. But before we get to that, an advice now to the men, apart from an advice to the women about men. An advice to the men. Maybe Kamlesh, I wanted to share this so bad because I want to hear your perspective. And this lady is talking about the red flags you need to notice in women before you settle with her or after you settle with her. You can notice these red flags at Chana na Rodenge, Mbiyo Sama. So I want to share the video, then you let me know what you think. Also your perspective. Maybe she's right, maybe she's wrong, because women were different.
Men, listen up. This kind of women will cheat on you endlessly. Okay? Before you settle down with a woman, these are the things that are red flags that you need to look for a woman who's going to cheat on you 100%. Number one, a woman who drinks alcohol mpaka anajisahau. You usiwahi sahau. Do not go settling down. Nimeanza kuongea haraka. I've started speaking very fast. Chiki, if you're a cheat na wewe tu ni mshenzi wa mwanaume, please, I'm talking to good men only. So listen, mwanamke mwenye anaendanga kulala kwa club na marafiki zake akilewa huko, she will cheat on you. She will cheat on you. She will cheat hard. You will be cheated on, even with your friends. Please, regardless, it doesn't matter. Mtu mwenye hana control na drink yake, she will cheat on you.
Do you agree, Shmani? Let me start with you as a lady.
It doesn't really guarantee cheating, but when somebody is, mostly if you don't have control and you're intoxicated, you might end up making really bad decisions. So definitely cheating might be a perspective, but it doesn't mean like women who go to the club naturally will cheat. But again, unajua ka ujielewi, if you don't have control, there is the one that I'm still conscious, I'm just having a good time, I'm still conscious, I know where my najua narudi home, najua unajua and stuff like that. And then there is mwenye anajisahau, and then when you're intoxicated, somebody can easily lie to you. Unajua unaweza fanya make bad decisions and stuff like that, and you end up like actually doing stuff. So it's not 100%, but it is a factor which I can't decline.
I agree too. I think it's 50-50 because to the point, number one, ukienda out na mabeshte zako, I feel like for me as a woman, you go out with your friends and you're intoxicated to the point where, because it happens, let's not act like it doesn't happen. It happens. There are those days where you have too much fun or you had too much fun and you don't even remember how you got home. But I believe if you have really good friends and secure friends who care about you, they should ensure you get home well. You know, they should ensure you get home vizuri. I remember like when we used to go out, like not within Rongai but outside Rongai, we could ensure kila mtu amefika home. And if not, maybe tulifika kama tumezima, the first thing we do is wake up, call each other. Ulifika home, uko fiti, unaona, make the stories maybe about the previous night, tukikumbushana what happened. But if you only have caring friends, I feel like that should only happen, especially if you're going out with your friends and they don't care about you. Because kuna mabeshte pia wako hivyo. Like kama especially when into a repetitive actions, you know, where we go out, you don't know how to control your liquor, and every time you're blacking out, lazima ubebwe kila time. I feel like that becomes a nuisance now, and where your friends now will start neglecting you. Achana na huyu akilewa, alafu kwa pia msumbufu, you know, like achana na huyu akilewa, anataka kutoka na watu, ama like she doesn't, even ndo anakuanga to the point where people don't give a shit about you anymore. But if people really care about you, what I ensure, hey, pita hivi, twende home, unajua, like twende hivi. It only comes with the group of people again you have. Choose your friends wisely.
Kuna madem mwingine tu anaenda club kuhustle wanaume. Unajua watu kama hao wakienda maybe kuna chali yake na ameenda kuhustle mwanaume. So yeah, most probably atacheat on you.
And it's true. Kuna madem wako hivyo. Like the ladies wanajua tu nikiwa nafaa kunifikisha club na ya kurudi. Ukienda tu club bora you're popping, you're looking nice,
atachotwa.
Either uchotwe ama utafute venye utapata do. One of the two. Your aim is to look for money through the men in the club.
Exactly.
Which is very sad.
Personally,
utachotwa sana.
Sio ndo kazi yao.
Personally, that perspective, I totally agree.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you all how.
Okay.
Imagine
with secure friends.
No, listen. Imagine your guys.
Okay. Not men though.
No, imagine you are really in this case, you're men.
Okay.
And you have a girlfriend. And she likes clubbing. Responsible or not, will you feel safe with that girl being in the club every weekend?
No. As a man, no.
As a man, how will you handle that situation? How will you? Let's assume you personally you don't like clubbing, but Aukazim too. You know, she's a grown up, right?
Exactly.
she's a grown up.
Exactly.
She wants to go club. I won't tell you. I'll tell you personally, I'm not a big fan of the club.
Yeah.
I'm not going. And she goes like, I'm going with my friends, blah 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 blah, with my girls. What's the mindset that man has? What's his mindset in that moment in
I don't
space?
know.
His mindset is, I cannot trust this one. This one chooses the club over spending time with me. Okay. And what's in the club?
Alcohol and men.
We know men, okay? Yeah, we know men. When she's dressed nice, she's outside, there is another dude that's going to see her, okay? And will probably try kujitetea. And you can only be strong for so long, okay? One day, kuna mtu tu atakuingiza box. And that's the whole perspective. That's why, personally, the Mako club all the time, at a club once a month, for me is a no-no.
What?
Yeah,
Once a month?
bila mimi,
Once a month?
bila mimi,
Once a month?
ikae. Check.
Sawa.
No, bila mimi.
Once a month?
Yeah.
Hi.
So you
Listen.
know that gender club in how long?
3 years.
Exactly. Now you see it's possible even like
I
once
get
a
it,
month.
but
Yeah.
Listen, Joby.
See, not because
Here's
not
the-
because kuna mtu ananikazia or not.
Exactly.
No,
But you just
we
don't-
know
I chose
as-
not to.
as a man, I
I
know
choose
the
not to.
mentality of the men that are in the club. I know how they operate. I know how they do what they want. I know that entire. It's not like I've never been there. I've done that, but I've grown out of it. Okay, when you're doing that, I know the type of people you're interacting with in the club.
Do you believe a woman can go out in the club alone and still come back alone?
Yes,
Okay.
That's true.
So for me, once a month that would count.
That-
If I'm
that's-
going- yeah, even if it's alone, I don't have to go with a bunch of friends.
she can.
Because personally, I used to go out alone.
She can do that,
Be as
but
magician.
personally, I'd rather a girl chooses you, okay?
No, if you're let's say for example, Kamlesh, I agree with the fact that if there's that option of chilling with your man or going out, unajua.
If you're alone.
But for example, like it was not you chilling with your man, unaelewa. Probably he also goes out, and I'm like, I'm not. So does it mean a woman can never go out because she's in a relationship? That's
Or
why I want to ask you,
married.
because now it's not even. Let's forget about the time limit. Hata kani
let-
once in 3 years, hata
Now,
kani
let me put
once
it
in
this
1
way.
year.
I didn't say so.
Okay.
But listen, as you mature, okay, you realize certain things. There's more places you can drink that are
True.
not clubs.
I agree.
That's true.
Okay,
though.
we
Yeah.
can actually go out, but not to the club.
That's fact.
And you will be drunk. We will have a good time. You will drink your wine. You will drink your ciders, whatever. But we are not in the club dealing with 19-year-olds and wababas or whatever. Cause trust me, you'll go through the same mindset if I start doing the same thing.
If a man goes to the club all the time, yeah, for me also I don't like men who are always in the club like
Exactly.
every time. Like I feel like it definitely comes also with age and time, because
Sure.
there was a time I was wilding, like I would be in club like on Wednesday and Thursday. Like sherehe kwanza we know. And I didn't
Of
give
course,
a damn.
we all
you know?
did that.
Yeah, and I didn't give a damn. But now you look at it later, uko like, man, there's a
Wow.
lot of ways to have fun, you know.
That's
It's-
not the club.
Like the intimate ones are even way better because you have so much fun. You're secure. You're with the people you care with, who care about you. So it's even much secure.
Yep.
But again, I remember I think nimeenda club in Mwaka, and I went with my friend. Na tulikaa mpaka asubuhi. Because what was happening is
At what time?
mm,
Asubuhi saa ngapi?
5, 6 mchana, like
Ulitoka na
literally.
jua.
Oh, nasema nini? And that was I haven't been in a club for like years.
Yeah.
Unaelewa? And then she's one person who goes out. So I'm like, okay. We went to this baby shower. Ikaisha around 10, 11. And I'm like, so we just go to there's an after party after club.
Yeah.
So we went for the club. And then the first time I'm going to a club. I haven't been to a club in like years because
Yeah.
it's just been which is not clubbing.
Yeah.
So I go, and then asubuhi, so we call a cab,
Mhm.
right? And then we have this conversation with the cab driver. the cab driver kwanza katupick when we halted, and then he's like, mko tu madem. That was his first approach. And it brought me like to have the mbona madem hawezi toka tu club kama madem.
Hey.
You know, and it was like a long ass conversation. I'm like, oh my god, it's just 2 women. There's no man who wants you in there. I'm like, okay, tumekatiwa na wavulana kama one, tumekunywa pombe za bure, tumefanya kila kitu the whole night, probably on zero budget.
Yeah.
You see, but does it mean when you leave the club, lazima uchoto, or you have to live with a man?
No.
Because that was what that man was insinuating,
Yeah.
and that's
That's what he's
relating
used to
Exactly,
seeing.
and I can actually agree when Kamlesh says this is what happens. And also now to say, there are also women who would go to the club
Kuchotwa.
and get out. Kuchotwa is the part in you
And come alone.
and come out alone and go home and sleep and do that. But it's a red flag when you're actually in the club every day. First and foremost, me ushanga na madem host.
I know.
How good is your life?
I'm so sorry. Shout out to Yasmin, but shout out to Keranta, bra.
I know.
Unakuaje club kila siku?
Like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
na
Saturday.
kuni pombeti bia
Cinema.
mizinga na si moja Hennessy, Martell, Red
They are
Label,
called
Back to
whiskey
back.
dragons.
alafu Jamba Juice.
Alafu pia ko Jaba.
Whiskey
Unakumbuka ile
dragons.
jacket ya Jaba?
How do you guys do this? Like,
Like me, I always wonder
Ana
how
ushangaa
good
by
is
the
your
part of-
liver.
I
Cause
know.
like,
What?
cause I'm like, okay, unajua liver inaharibika after
Yeah.
some time. Gradually, si ndio? Siko zinakwanga hivyo. Si liver si ni hivyo. Si like ni kitu na nini
Yeah,
ni
but,
hivyo.
but you know,
Yeah,
there's how you
scientifically.
can drink and you never get issues
But-
with your liver. It's
Ow.
all about. So let me teach.
If you're drinking every day, you can't teach me Kamlesh.
Oh my God, listen. Unashia usikia mkiambiwa hydrate. So let me tell you why. So the liver,
Umekapitia.
the liver, kuanga.
There's a big difference. Somebody who doesn't. There's a big difference. Somebody who doesn't.
Hatujasema ati
take
hakuna
it.
difference.
So wezi niambia eti
Difference
unaweza
iko.
kunywa kila siku na liver yako ni safi.
Point is
Haiwezi.
elongate your life ya liver ukiendelea kuishi maisha yako ya sherehe.
Ah.
But the thing is, you have to admit that it is a bit weird, okay, that you have people that go to the club
Every day.
every day.
Kwanza from Tuesday, I'm like Monday, Tuesday, unajua natulia Wednesday.
Yeah,
Because
from
they start hosting from Wednesday
Wednesday to Sunday.
Thursday to Sunday every day, and that's their 9 to 5. And you know when you're hosting, bro, you can't say you're sober.
you have to drink.
They drink, most of them.
What is the first thing umesema hapo hivyo wanaitwa?
Host.
Host.
Yeah.
Ho.
Hapana. I didn't say that. Ho with the H.
Sisikie.
H hosting.
Hata Sigi mwenyewe anajitanga super host.
But
Sir,
now you know what are you trying to say about Sig?
hata yeye mwenyewe anajijua. Yeye ni super host. If you know what I mean.
Oh, Sigi. Hey, Sigi.
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 Yeah.
Mimi. And I'm not gonna put this out. Of course, it's on YouTube only, not on TikTok. Sigi, I'm so sure I've met Sigi somewhere personally. Na
wow.
ni kweli ni Miraya. Ya Miraya. I
Yeah.
swear. I don't know where, but I've met him. So I didn't like his behavior personally. I think the first kitu nilimwona, because nilimwona juzi, the first time nimeanza kuona Vera mempost, because
Yeah.
people like, I know this guy.
Okay.
But I don't know where I know this guy from, but I know this guy. I'm so sure I've met Sigi and I didn't like his behaviors. Ni Mirayas mbaya. So no, hapo ni ukweli nakubaliana na wewe.
Sasa mahost wote ni Miraya.
Hapana, si wote.
Actually,
Si wote.
I'd say majority.
I don't know about that.
Kuna wengine tu
No,
wako job,
Cheki.
wako ni hii ni
No,
95 ya watu.
listen. Sijakataa.
Respect the hustle.
I feel like you also need to look at the eras, also the eras you're talking about, because
Listen.
Siggy is a millennial, a older, actually very old millennial.
Listen.
So
Y'all keep
the generation you're talking about that
Not
actually
really old.
currently,
Wako around 35
who
hapo.
cares? When
that is a
millennial.
young man.
The generation we're talking about when
Youths.
you wanna host back to back literally, of course we have akina Ambare, lakini si hivyo
Hata
sana.
kina Mbare ni nasema wadogo.
Yeah,
Like hata hawa
the Gen Zs,
TikToker,
Gen
like when
Zs.
you're 22.
Yeah. The Gen
Are
Zs.
y'all talking about the same people that we see out here?
Gen Zs is
These
No,
Gen
bado ni
Zs.
mamiraya tu ina
Listen,
different generation.
listen.
Kwanza
Acha
watu
nikuambie. Acha nikuambie.
Sound ni cheap as F.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Unakuwa na pombe.
These girls you see huku hivi unasikia ati oh nini. Most of them, they don't even, the most money they make, see from that club hosting gig. Trust me.
It's from the people who are with them in the club.
Of course. And most of them don't even go home by themselves. Most of them, because here's the thing, you have to realize
Man, but imagine
that
dating a woman
they're
who
all
is-
exactly, they're undateable.
Must be.
Okay, no, they're undateable. You
Let's
cannot
try
date
imagine
a
Ambare sana. They're very single, whereas nannies,
Yeah.
of course, Ambare pia kona nannies, but
They're
the
all
fact-
walking
But
red
no, no, no,
Dada
no,
na
no,
flags.
no.
bwanake, I know, but still I feel like it's a life
Walking
that
red
you have to
flags.
accept because, especially as a man, because your wife is a socialite and she's doing that. I feel like ni ile tu sema, but does that
Na
really
kila mtu
look
tu
good?
ako na mtu wake tu mwenye atakubali.
True,
Probably
true,
mtu wake ako
true.
hivyo ni uasi na wewe yenye anasema I can take this.
That's why,
Unajua,
yeah,
like, uko
that's
like,
facts.
kila mtu tu ako tu na mtu wake.
Tafuta shetani wa?
I agree because
That's
But what I'm
like,
saying is,
nobody
most
can
of
love
these
them.
club hosts are undateable, and I'm not even just talking about the women, the men as well. Sir, because wanaume ako in something different every day.
Excuse me.
Sir, different woman every day. Nika socks anawa change too. These girls, sir,
Juu club lakini utakatiwa.
mbaya.
Utakatiwa na kila mtu.
You will
By
be
the end of the night uko like nimekata tukaa mbao.
aya. Na kutakuwa na wale wajinga washalewa that are grabby. Sir,
Those ones are the ones I slap.
Tena kuweka
I
ngumi.
hate it.
Unaget?
Don't touch me. Mostly when I'm high, I'm very.
Hey,
Me when I'm high, like niko very active. Like I'm very
I know.
like
Me
like
too.
like
I'll
sense yangu iko
smack
juu,
you,
niko
got you
alert.
there.
I'm so alert. I don't want
Security
to.
first.
Yeah, I am so alert. Like when I'm doing, I'm so alert. Like I don't want
Especially
anyone
on the
to come-
touchy
Yeah,
side.
coming to touch me,
Shit.
still dance with me. Siji, like, do I know you?
Takula
Talk
ngumi.
to my. I'm like, and uonge tunalewa sahi.
but
Like unaelewa like.
And then me with my two left feet, kitu moja imenisaidia kwa maisha. I have never been in the club and gone like, acha niende nikadance na ule never. I'm like, mimi, I like the way she's dancing, and that's it. Like, here's my beer. Continues. But these people that are club hosts, it's a very different breed. Very different breed. Now most of the time, Ndonanga wanakuwa what's the word? Wamama in their mid-30s. After washa pole, cause in their 20s wako in the club
Nakuona sana.
doing the most. Sawa. Then when they're 30s, in their 30s, the lucky ones find one like Ambare. The lucky ones. The lucky ones as well that are a bit unlucky, wanapata baby daddy anawatoka kiuverasidika ama wanamtoka. And then kuna the hooders. The ones that cling to the street. Nobody anataka kuwatoa soko, hata hawajai jua exit ya soko iko wapi. Wao ndio soko. I guarantee you, watch this. And kama si they are either irrelevant, they become very
Huda is
relevant in
very
their time.
smart.
Nani?
Huda.
Yeah, but God.
Huda is actually, I'd say, among all the celebrities I know, Huda is smart.
Hatujasema ni mjinga. Tumesema yeye hajui
Irrelevance
exit.
inaingililia wapi?
Show me what Huda is doing apart from kuenda dates for 50k.
She has Huda Cosmetic.
It's not what it used to be.
She has a
You
spa.
know,
she has
I
her
feel
own
like,
spa.
we have, let me tell you something, the beauty industry has
Because we have gone
advanced.
to Aspa. You've gone to Aspa in
I
town.
know it's in town,
Yeah.
but I think it will gonna happen. The beauty industry has really advanced. That's number one. We need to agree. The beauty industry has really grown.
Everybody's making their
Everyone
own
is
stuff.
making money off beauty right now, including myself. Literally, people are making money off beauty. Ile crazy. Lashes siku hizi si pesa kidogo. Lashes kama unataka uwekiwi lashes. Na kuna places si tao, kuna places ni 2k depending on the location too. Kuna places braids utaenda ushukwe knotless na 1500 ama 2k. You know? Kuna places wigs installation. Wigs installation is a money making, literally prospering business currently right now. Just to install wigs, nini ingine, microblading, sijui lips kufanyiwa nini, like vitu tu mingi za ujinga za beauty, kuuza skincare products, sijui
And now they're
serum,
making
sijui
them. People are making
so
from their
it's
home.
very easy for people who have been there to disappear in the midst of these upcoming other brands, because apart from Huda, during Huda actually when Huda was popping, we had Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is all the way from the States, but those were the most popping beauty.
Don't even compare Kylie Jenner to
It's okay,
anything
I'm mentioning,
Kenyan.
it's okay, but I'm mentioning
Let's
of what.
stick to this
I'm
market.
listen to my. I'm mentioning of what we grew
Because
up knowing.
when you look
know?
at it, it was just
Yeah, because now, no one talks
In the
about
giant
and then no one talks about Kylie Jenner even that much,
Not
because we
much.
have other people.
When was the
other
last time you bought
celebrities.
any Huda cosmetic product?
I have a lipstick. I even showed you kwa nyumba.
No, I asked. When
When
was the last time you
time?
bought a Huda cosmetic
Oh,
product?
last year.
Last
I
year.
have a palette.
Okay.
I
When was the
shadow
last time
palettes.
you bought a Huda cosmetic product?
some years back. I guess.
What I'm saying is this.
Mhm.
I'm not refuting that they have biasharas going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying these biasharas cannot sustain the lives that these people purport to live. Unanielewa? I guarantee you.
Survive venye unafaa, survive venye
No,
unaweza.
no, listen. It is about time we stopped telling girls survive venye unaeza
Survive venye
and start
unaeza.
telling girls, look, there is value beyond kupanua miguu. There is value beyond.
Na pia there is value beyond marriage also.
We are not preaching marriage.
Because that is why you're going to come. That's when you talk about.
No, unasema where I'm going
No,
to and
because
I'm not
I'm
even. Let
trying
me
to
finish.
relate.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
There is value beyond kupanua miguu. There is value beyond kukua klabu. Okay. There is value beyond social media. Okay. You can actually be a proper businesswoman.
I agree.
You can actually be out here, get a career, be like a world-renowned
I
person
agree.
for
And I'm
something,
gonna
or
pose you.
even
I'm
something.
gonna pose you now.
Because we keep glorifying
Uh-huh.
some certain aspects of women. The women we keep glorifying in society today are not the women we should be glorifying. Okay? There are some women out here that are pushing boundaries, doing the most dope things. Okay? Women out here pioneering whole industries, law, nini, that are advocating, scientists that should be given the spotlight. Yenye kina Vera Sidika wako huku wanaitwa at your business conferences kupatiana business advice. We shouldn't do that one.
Sawa. I agree and I disagree. I agree. It's very. That's what we should be preaching. That's what most of the women. That's the path they should have taken. What's the problem? We have to look at the root cause of the problem, right? Personally, being a girl, okay, and looking at the two different. Looking at the two different. Unakunywa skari unakoa. Utakoa kabisa. Endelea.
You're killing me.
We have two different women that you're talking about who can actually, let me say, two women who have grown up in different
That can coexist.
in different types of lives, okay? But can they match the same level? Yes, they can. But you'll find the same two different women with the two different type of lives they have grown up with. when ikifika hapo mmoja atakuwa favored, someone is going to be favored, the other one is not going to be favored. Now if you talk about the women who have empowered themselves, they have become entrepreneurs, they have started in business and all that, if you look very well, most of these women, and don't hit the socialites, literally don't hit the socialite. I'm talking about kuna maybe the rich and the poor, okay, or maybe also the rich, the rich and the poor, let me put it that way. Find this rich girl, she's gone to school, she's finished her primary level.
Hey, are we eating? She finished.
She's finished her primary level, secondary level, college, even advanced maybe master's, PhD, whatever. Okay, these are persons coming from a very stable background. Okay, and you, after achieving everything you want academically, you have a parent to support you. What do you want to do, you know, in terms of career? Maybe you don't want to do what sometimes parents push their children because of the society view. Alisomea, you know, she did this and this, he did this and this, just to be seen you achieve this type of level of education. But if you have a supportive parent, they come back to you, okay, which is also very rare. What do you want to now pursue? You know, what do you want to do in terms of career? I can help you this and this and this. Do you have an idea? I'm gonna put a capital of this amount. Then from there you push. Anywhere utakwama, I got you. Okay? There's that one. There's me. Okay? My mom, very uneducated, didn't finish high school, doesn't even know what college is, okay? Gets married by a crook. Okay? This crook dumps her when I'm 2 years. Okay? They handle the case, he takes legality, alright? Taking legality is not taking legality of anything, dumps me somewhere else, alright? My mom has to come take me back, okay? Take care of me. She's not employed, okay? As a woman, I don't know how she survived. None of my business. I don't care. None of my business. But me, the difficulties I'm facing because of being in this situation, and not in a stable family, like the other girl who has financial support, educational support, medical support and all that. Maybe in a struggle. So number one, tafukuzwa shule. I'll be kicked out of school every time because of no school fees. Of course, I'm missing classes. Come high school, school fees is expensive. I'm struggling to probably get in high school. I might get late, or maybe when I get in time, I'm never in class because of school fees. Come college, don't have that money because I'm seeing how my mom is struggling. So am I gonna put her in that pressure of wanting to pay college for me, or am I going to want to make her life better? Looking at most of the mindset also with the black tax. All right, I want to now, because I'm a grown up, I want to get a job, ensure my mom is okay. Maybe I have other siblings, I need to take care of them. She's anakata skuma huku, mimi nafanya nipate do, but nafanya nini? That's the question. What am I doing to survive? So now I'm looking for a job. Number one, I don't have papers, remember. I'm not that girl who has papers and everything. So if the dad goes or the mom knocks on any office with the connections, they can get a job. She can get a job, he can get a job. Mimi, I have no papers. My mom is a mama mboga. Unajua nani wewe apart from makanga wa stage yenu na watu wanakujanga kununua mboga kwako. Aya, you can't connect me to anyone. Wewe mwenyewe ukienda kwa governs my mom, unasafa. Wanakutreat na madhara, watu wana pesa ya kuongana. Unajua? Aya, I have to struggle. Yeah, so you give up as a parent. Now I have to struggle on my own. I go knocking on offices. Maybe I have skills. Of course there's natural skills. There are things people who you develop some skills as you grow up. You find skills in this, you find skills in this. Now you go knocking on the doors that you know you can apply your skills. But no, you won't be hired. Number one, probably because of tribalism, which we know it has been an effect for some people. Kuna offices zingine utapata tu wa Kikuyu. Me, I've seen that. The offices like the Indians, it's only Indians, their family. And if you're there, probably, looking at how my friend was treated, one is slave. No, wanaku observe mbaya ka dogi ya kumonitor around. I'm knocking at these offices, I'm not getting a job, okay? The only place maybe I get an opportunity, and it's a man. Again, we go back to the male domination or the male dominated society. It's a man. I'm pretty, I'm young. Meaning mbichi bado, sijago, still a virgin. So this man tells me, oh, I see you got potential, you know, I see you can do this and this and this. Na nimefake probably CV. Of course kuna watu wa kuandika CV mtaa uwezi kwa sawa wase wa kutengenezea ngatu CV. Utapata. nimepeleka CV imeivana, sasa ni mimi ku apply skills. But before I get the job, I have to bend over, Kamlesh. Okay? I have to take off my thong or my
Underwear.
Mother's Union underwear, or I have to raise my dress, my dera or whatever I'm wearing. Okay? And the door has to be locked, the windows will be closed. Nikuliwe hapo ndani, alafu nimepata job. You think I'm gonna be okay with that?
No.
Hell no. I feel guilty as F. Number one, I've gotten this job not in a proper way, but because I need the job, I'm gonna take it. Every time I'm gonna be meeting with this boss, it's not gonna be okay with me. My soul is not at peace because also
na probably after Jack pay kazi anataka iendelee.
Na ukikosa kuna wengine wanatafuta exactly. Kuna wengine wanatafuta hiyo opportunity. So utamboendelea or utoke, you know? So you have to keep on doing the favors again. You have to be the side chick or whatever. You don't even know what this man is carrying in terms of diseases. You don't know if he has a family or not, but you don't care because you want your job. The same, lose your job there maybe.
Get another one.
The same thing. So do you blame these girls for using that method?
No.
Because number one, this actually, because for women like us, being honest, we're very mature now. Okay, if you caught me at 21, 22, 21, 19, 18, kuna critical ama
thinking
not really kukua iko, but kuna vitu uko like kaende exactly. Kuna vitu kesi bade, kuna vitu utafanya tu because you really want the money. But now you look at it, you're like, man,
no,
that was so wrong.
No.
Did I have to do that? Did I really have to do that? So it's so many, and again it's a group of, not even a group of women. It's a group of women, but at the same time it's no age limit because women are very vulnerable. We're taken advantage of.
But
I think Huawei,
because even right now, the women even who are mature, so you can't even say who are still doing the same.
Yeah.
Like a woman in her attack of 35 and is still having an affair with the boss, and she's married.
What do you mean?
Because of the job.
Yeah.
Because of the job.
Exactly.
There are
The
nominated senators that got that nominated senator position
It's
by
there.
Kigwa
It's
Scott.
happening. So I want you, as you argue your points, you have to look at the problem of what is the main factor. These girls are not doing it because they want to. Yes, Shmai.
Okay, let me just add, because I let you cook, okay?
Cook.
you told me to chill.
Cook.
So when you were giving examples of, like, for example, let's say ulikuwa unasema iti women who are hosting, right? And then you are like, okay, some are lucky in their 30s, they get a man. Some you get a man and they die like Vera, you know, or you leave them.
Yeah.
And then there are some that are stuck
In the streets.
like Huda. So I'm thinking about it from that perspective of the society actually putting you in a bracket of, as a woman, there has to be a man by your side.
No.
Well, just let me cook.
Cook.
Okay, from what a perspective, it's not the full thing, but there's also that. And I don't disagree when you say that there is better to life. Unaelewa?
Yeah.
And I definitely agree. There is better to life than, hey, hopping from a man
To
another,
yeah.
you know, or alcohol,
Yeah.
or social media.
Yeah.
Unajua, women are actually doing better things right now. We have career women. Unajua, and there are career women who are not in the streets. Do you know that? And they're single still, even in their 35s and their 40s.
Living
You
beautiful
know,
lives.
exactly, and they're really thriving.
Yeah.
So that perspective, I just want to get it out there. There is also a perspective where people actually thinking that mwanaume ataniokoa nikiolewa.
No. They
Unajua,
won't.
let me tell you, because a lot of people
They
don't,
might
not
put you in
alive.
more shit.
Some women view it as like
Utaomoka.
this marriage is gonna be an escape
Of my poverty.
of my of whatever I'm lacking
Poverty
in life.
mostly.
Poverty, unaelewa. So uko like, okay, there's so much that women can definitely see, just to add, and I'm just trying to put that out there. There's so much for women, there's so much for younger women, and I definitely believe at a younger age there are things you do, like and then acha nikwambie kina kurambanga. Hakuna story nyingine itaikukuramba, itakuramba alafu kisha kuramba unamkaga. Lazima ikurambe, hakuna venye uta escape kurambwa. It is always part of the process. Ikisha kuramba ndio uko like, woo, Because when you hear people, everybody has their own stories of how they were when they were young, how they were wilding, how they were doing all that.
Yeah.
Unaelewa? So also know that when you do everything, there has to be like consequences.
Mi nilienda kuuzwa kwa wanaija.
What?
But they ended up liking me naturally. So I became friends with them, like naturally. Nilienda kuuzwa.
Let me
Like
put it
then
like-
wenda out na beshte yangu. Tumefika mi sijui from the same thing like you told us about the other place. Then you found a bunch of girls and you didn't know what was happening. Kumbe it was a sex party.
Yeah.
So the same thing. So I didn't know actually for me because it was the first time nakutana na Naija. Sikuwa najua hizo ndo form zao. Eti kazi ni kuitanga madem. You know, you chill. Kumbe after chilling kuna ule unaenda na yeye. Mwe amekuchagua. So me naturally I was liked. Like for my
Naenda
vibe.
kuchagua.
Yeah.
Baby, I chose you.
It's crazy because me I saw
Oh, yeah.
it happen. I really saw it happen. Because ifike place nakosana na ilifika mali hadi we became friends wakaanza saa mazoeano ile they want me to talk to the landlord. Then we got scared because of story na skills wa Nigeria. Niko like, tumekuwa mabeshte sana, you want to take advantage now of us being friends to get me kwa mashida. Useme mi rent ni yangu. Ukasema say you stay here, you're just late for rent and your husband is gonna cover. Umwambia zi. Na tukakosana hivyo and I really lost a very big. I always say I lost a alikuwa nilipe. Alikuwa nilipe just for covering that but I refused. Then he showed me proof of him paying someone now I knew of just kumtetea and everything but like whatever. But yeah, it happens. Utapata kama mabishto wako na connections. Hi Nete babes, come twende place. Unafika, you chill. Yeye anajua rada. Yeye kumbe wako na wake.
Let me put it like this.
Kumbe ashaambia mwingine anakuja na huyu.
Let me put it like this, Joby. You see, and this is what I'm trying to say. See, when we glorify or when these young girls that are very inexperienced of how the world works, okay? When they are out there and they see that the people on social media living large, okay? No, listen. The people that are in the clubs all the time. Alikuwa anaishi huku na sisi, siku hizi anashindanga club, ako Kilimani, ako wapi, anaishi vizuri. You get what's the perception they get? If I do this too, okay, and all I'm saying is this: what if we actually created spaces that also showcased, okay, like this lady that cause education can start in the most menial of ways. It doesn't have to be in school. You can start an arts and craft biashara. You can start making earrings. Like let's teach women that sio lazima uinuliwe skirt. Sio lazima ukue si lazima ukue TikToker. By the way, sio lazima uuze kinembe 100 ati tuma 100 nikuonyeshe. Okay, sio lazima ati you be out there showcasing your bodily assets on social media as your form of making money.
But again, giving just a look,
Okay.
accolades to like, if you ever watch like also TikTok videos, there is also like this still a bunch of a lot of women who are still in safe hands, like who, cause if you look at videos, cause sometimes unaweza angalia videos that are very authentic, like unapata msichana anakuambia, oh I moved here, kuna yenye nilipata I moved from the city, nili lose job, nikaenda move with my husband, and we are farming, this is our home and this and this. Na watu wengine wanasema eti it's good, lakini kuna wenye wanasema yo, let's not pretend this is what is happening. A lot of people have done this, but you look at her life penye yako uko ushago penye yako, she's farming, ana supply, and then when they are smart, now you get a smart city girl umempeleka ushago, anakwambia do, anakafunga lani design nyingine hata uelewi, hata akishazoea hivyo kila kitu anaweza access. Ukiangalia hadi nyumba zenye wamejenga, it's so modern. Uko like nyumba ikaya ushago, unajua, and all that. I've also seen women who actually unapata tu like ana live that simple, like, it doesn't have to be, oh I have a modern house, I have this anakuonyesha process yake yote, and a lot of people actually also relate. When you look at the numbers also don't lie. But yeah, so there are people who have I feel like the society has missed that so much. They're used to what social media is bringing. that if they see this other side, you can actually see the tract on the numbers, and you're like, oh my god, this is so real. People cannot. It's not that if you do a vlog, you have to do like a vlog in a mansion. If you do a, you have to like, if you're doing a house tour, your house doesn't have to be white with whatever the aesthetics that
I know,
you know, or whatever.
please.
Because
Yangu ni pink.
you want like
don't give a shit.
si lazima ikuwe na aesthetic, si lazima
Gypsum.
si lazima ikuwe na gypsum. You can actually just have your own studio apartment at your age, and it's okay. I've also seen women who actually are like, cheki, mimi move out of our place at 30, but si atajakuwa kifanya kazi. Ukiangalia by the time ana move in 1 year or even in like 3 months, amesha finish nyumba yake yote. Alikuwa anasema I was saving at that time while I was working, so that when I move out when I'm ready. So these are things that happen. I feel like the society has missed that part because social media has been trying so much to actually put a certain life, and this is how it's supposed. There's similarities, and it is so crazy. My influencer wote hakuna tumpia.
It's all the same thing.
And it's boring.
One of my favorite content creators is a guy that lives in Korogosho. Okay?
And ukiangalia mtu anadu,
And he starts his vlogs kama amelala kwa nyumba yake ya mabati. Saa like today I woke up, ilikuwa na 20 bob. So nikaenda nikachota maji, nikakuja nikaosha uso, nikaosha tu vyombo wangu kidogo hapa.
like, and people live like that. Let's not lie. A lot
Then,
of people
acha niende
unapata mtu
nikakutane
anaishi
na
umo na
tao.
kujifanya sijirongai.
Acha niende nikakutane na msupa tao.
Si mwenye anapandanga gari anaenda
Yeah.
apata udem tu anarudi.
Anarudi,
and stuff.
so
I've
the
seen
day
his
was like
content.
that. Nini.
Have you
And
seen his numbers?
crazy
Because
Okay.
people miss that.
Authenticity, it's beautiful. And he's like sikuwa hata na fare, msupa akanitumia
Akalipa.
fare.
Like
Ndio
that
naenda kupatana
happens.
na yeye, tunapatana hapo archives. Amenipeleka date leo, sikuwa na kakitu, hata amenipeleka hivi ku drop my papers za tafuta kazi, nini, you get, and you're like, my guy, kuna wengine hadi alianza kanyumba kangu leo kana leak, unajua kulikuwa kuna yesha, karibu nibebwe na maji.
Na utapata msi atakuja amwambie by the way kuna job hapa. Unaelewa, na hivyo ndio utaendelea. But there's these people who want to pretend like I got it figured out everything, and then you're misleading the younger generation. So watu wako na pressure, mtu ana turn 19, mtu ako 22, uko like bro, umetoa wapi gari? Hata wewe unajua anasisemi hata si uongo. Zingine like kuna madem mwingine na wajua a lot taja the name. One day niliona kwa bare wame accused and all that they've been wanauza. I'm like, check it, she's 23. Anaendesha BMW. I'm like, make it make sense.
Ameuza mbaya.
Alafu hata lakini hiyo ni
kuuza. Kuuza hadi anunue bima. Hiyo kitu imepigwa mileage kuliko hiyo bima.
Like, does it make sense job vitu anauza?
Skincare product.
Niambie inabai wapi makeks?
And listen,
exactly.
Listen.
Inabai wapi?
Here's the thing.
Others, this year I wrote I want to get this and everything. Stop lying to young girls.
Others, by the way, and this is something you all should know, do not get into debts. Okay?
Kadila pia zinafanya kazi.
Do not get into debts so that you can live the life you want. Do not be auctioned and you're in your 20s. Why are you taking loans kununua TV ya 70 inch? Why are you taking loans kununua fridge double door? Why are you taking loans kufurnish nyumba? Pole mtu wangu. Hata anza na ile kiti ya plastic. Kaa chini. Saa, nunua carpet ile mzee second hand. Enda si lazima ukuwe na kitanda by the nunua mattress, weka chini, lala chini.
There's no beautiful satisfaction ukipata tu mzee analala tu kwake, ako tu nyumba yake, anajua anaweza pata hiyo rent kwa bedsitter yake. Hata kani nini, like hata kani kulala tu kwa floor, akigrow like the first time umse atabai hata gas
kitanda
ama kitanda.
Wezi ambia umse kitu.
Very happy. Exactly. And then after kitanda atabai. Akuna, you know, you just know I'm saving for this and this. But there is this.
How many people on TikTok, social media, wherever, do you see right now? It's young people in their 20s. Unaona hapo wanalia, I'm being auctioned. Na ako live, I'm being auctioned. Then niko hapa. They're auctioning my house. Why? Why are you going to get a loan at Mogo to buy a car?
Grow up. But as we
Okay.
wind up, literally 6 minutes, 4 minutes as we wind up. I'm gonna wind up with this video still. The next one pending, we'll share it later.
Number 2, mtu mwenye anekanga pesa mbele. A woman who only puts money ahead. And I'm not talking about women who are in the corporate, you know, they're in the corporate sector. They're looking for promotions. They're looking to become, you know,
It's
this.
literally everything we've discussed. Because
Huyo kwanza hawa wa corporate buddies
Lakini
wenye tu
sasa-
ni pesa.
But it's also good to have a woman who loves money.
Hatujakataa,
Yeah, ataku
but to what
motivate.
extent? No, listen, to what extent? She should love you more than the money.
Eh,
Okay? You know why? Because
no.
the money comes and goes, people.
for me, I feel like, I agree with you. Because
The money comes and
there
goes.
is something about
You should
just
love money, but money
wanting
comes
to
and
see your
goes.
partner win, and when the money comes you share literally.
Yeah.
Because it's the same way tunasemanga madem, pesa yako ni yangu. Just obviously kikuja ni yangu, like ni yako, yeah, but I know I got some share there, like sasa ukiwa, like mbona na sasa ukiwa, na you're getting something out of your hustle.
But you see what she's saying is, there is this type of girl mwenye anything for the money. Anaambiwa na bosi, ukinipea na kupromote, anapeana. Ni how?
Boss mama, they're looking to make money. See how mimi naongea wenye wanapata advice ya kuambia waende wakatafutie wale mwenye kuna pesa. If a woman's main goal in life is to go look for money, for men with money.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ile siku hizo pesa zako
You is not a man. Yara eti aja nini tafute. Hadi hao na mwako na dope wanataka watake au madeni.
utakuwa compared to another man mwenye akona mingi kuliko hizo zako, utaachwa hapo kwa mataa. You will never forget. As a matter of fact, she will cheat. She will cheat on you with that man because money is the first thing that she's thinking about and the last thing she thinks about before going to bed. Number 3, women with snakes addiction. But this snakes addiction is a thing. I know a lot of people think it's a
Sex.
joke. It's not. People go for meetings. You've heard of Alcoholic Anonymous. Meetings for alcoholics. There's also meetings for snakes addicts. Mtu mwenye hawezi kila
Yes, sex addiction is actually really bad.
Real.
It's really, really bad. It's
Like she can't live without sex
Aizi control, akiona tu mtu
with the alcohol.
akilewa
Ajiku
kidogo
vimana
ako tu
yani.
like awenda kupea.
Oh yeah.
Akilewa kidogo
Oh.
awenda
So I'm like probably akona partner and she's addicted to sex with her partner. Is
No,
that-
no.
There are those
Sex
women who believe if I get drunk lazima nikuliwe.
hata si, and then it's
Hata
even
ukiwa
beyond
wapi.
it's even beyond the kukuliwa. Unapata dem hadi haezi kaa like 3 hours without kutumia kale karos whatever. Sawa, like amekabeba kwa handbag. You get what I mean?
Unaenda choo every 3
Like
days.
it's
30 minutes.
haya orgasm, anarudi kazi in the middle of the day.
That's
Saa
crazy.
5 orgasm, saa 9 orgasm, kabla atoke 5 orgasm, alafu anakuja home bado anataka alimwe. Sawa, or before hata atoke ameenda kwa choo kale karos tena, ameenda kwa boss
self-control.
akapigwa moja. You
Self-control
get?
is really important.
Satu anatetemeka anataka tu Julius. Huyo saa zile utakuwa karibu utaona mataa. Kama ni brother yako ako hapo karibu willing and ready. Ndio hivyo.
Yeah, I've met such a woman lately.
Yeah.
Like, and you know
Na
the
family.
wanasema. Hey.
We
to you.
unataka kuja nikupee.
Like she was like that. Like when I say that women who believe akilewa lazima akuliwe wako. Me I've seen it. I've seen it. Like willing to give anyone mwenye ako karibu huyo tu ndio ako.
Like
She's married.
incestuous.
And she was married.
Taenda. Anyone who has an addiction to snakes is not someone you should be happy with. Ati I like her because she's addicted to snakes and you're joking, you're playing with fire. Kuna siku utani kwenda business trip. Utani your business trip, uende kutafuta pesa, ukujua you provide, alafu mwanamke ako hapo kwa sababu mjumbe zaiko kwa nyumba, atashindwa atafanya nini? Hata enda kununua hiyo synthetic. Na mshindo sana wenye mnatumianga hizo vitu. Those things are very demonic. Lakini vitu kama hizo najua mtakangi kusikia. Again, if you guys have not seen my playlist, it's called Overcoming Witchcraft. That's where I talk
Overcoming witchcraft.
So overcomer of witchcraft. Thank you for the best advice though. But as we literally wind up with today's conversation, shout out to Mr. Blackout Fire. We're gonna sort that issue Later we had other things to handle, so thank you so much. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's been catching up with these amazing episodes, and of course to those who shall be catching this live. No, a replay live on a replay on the rest of the streaming platforms. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave your comments. Let us know what are your red flags as a man when it comes to a woman. What don't you like? What is it that you like? We'd like to hear different
On Thursday
men's
we should like hear
perspective.
from a man's perspective.
I know.
Hear what are your red flags? Because that was from a woman's
It's gonna bring
perspective.
Keith.
Exactly.
We love Keith here. But yeah, much love, family. What are you guys' closing remarks?
Take care of yourself, love yourself each and every day, and red flags always exist. People just want to assume. Kitakuramba niulize. Kimeniramba.
Yeah, stay true to yourself, man. And there is more to life than social media. There is more to life than nudity. There is more to life than sex. There is more to life than money. Life is way better with money, but trust me, it can be very sad with money as well.
Much love, family.
You're now listening to the best